Well, hello there! Today I'm going to show you 10 updates to our server since our server tour. If you haven't seen that, check the video description. While you're down there, leave a like if you like the video and drop a sub if you want to support the channel. We're going to alternate tech and non-tech stuff so peeps on either side of the aisle don't get bored. So let's get to it. First we have to suit up and get some stuff so we don't get killed on our way. These are our two roommates, Mr. Smith and Mr. Jones. They don't talk much and you surely shouldn't look them in the eye, but kinda like them. I also put some decoration of my favorite Minecrafters on here, just so people know where I'm coming from. So let's suit up. Some leopard print pants, silky toothpick, equipment box, some wings, some rockets, butter knife, a cap, melee boots, some arrows while we're there, and my bow. And off we go! So the first thing I want to show you is our new Nether Hub. The groundwork of this awesome build has been pure survival. But since the scale of our server has expanded so much, we needed to speed things up a little. We have put in all the sections now since it just didn't look alright and people didn't really jump at the opportunity to make their own. So I copied them and put them in. If peeps want to individualize them later, they can go ahead and do so. We also put in really long nether tunnels which are built and spawn protected so you can walk in here securely. The tunnels show up nicely on the minimap as you can see, so you always know which way you are going. We are debating iceboat tracks at the moment as it is an easy way for new players to travel, but if you don't want to use the nether, you can always use the TP option on the GUI. Which brings me to our next update on the technical side this time, our GUI. Let me show you. You type in /GUI. The first point is the plot section, starting with the plot tool to get yourself a home, shop or a hotel room. You can go to the regions you own, ones you are a member in, search for a free region. If you click on those, you can either get a shop region or a plot region. There will be hotel rooms here, but this needs to be updated. Plot regions are quite the number right now. We are at 234 plot regions. We are going up to 600 when we're finished. This is going to take some time. Next section is the Discord server. Left click on this button opens the Discord invite link, which you can join our Discord server with. Right click links your Minecraft account to your Discord account, which I have already done, as you can see here. The next one is our dynamic map. The dynamic map shows you the map in 2D and 3D. We deleted the old map because it had black spots and the new render just finished yesterday. Let me show you real quick. You click on here, and then you get this. You can look at the whole map this way. Everything is revealed for you. And if you're not recording, it even loads fast. So on the right side, you can switch between 2D and 3D. The 3D version is this one. And as you can see, it looks gorgeous. This is our shopping area. That is my home. This is another base, the one that we raided last time. If you didn't see the video, I suggest you check it out. It's quite fun. Here are some farms and so on and so forth. We also have cave systems, which you can see here. That way you can always check if an area has already been completely mined out or something, which is quite cool. And you can also click on the left side on World Guard, which will show you all our plots. These plots are all possibly player owned at some point. This way you don't need to explore where you put your base. You can just select it like this. You get a plot number, which is 095 in this case. And then you can choose the plot and teleport there with our plot tool, which is cool. As you can see, there are many villages inside the plots, or partly inside the plot. We also have villages that are completely protected, which are these. You can get to this village if you get to adjacent plots, but I'm going to show you this later. Next part is refer a friend. We have a referral system. It generates a code which your friends can type in. You both need to be members to do this to avoid abuse. Next one is the server shop. You can now buy from and sell items to the server for diamonds. That way you can do what you like most and are best at and make money like a real utopia. The next section is your bank account, which is pretty neat. We have digital diamonds now. This means you can store your diamonds in your ender chest or a chest at home and have them with you at the same time. You can pay and get paid with them like a credit card. You can also check your balance by left clicking, but I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want everyone to know my diamond balance at the moment. The next section is voting. You can vote for our server. Since the server is public now, we need publicity. So we implemented a tool to vote on the server. Top voters get awesome rewards, even supporter ranks. In my opinion, a cool idea, but I will come back to that later in more detail. The next section is the locations section. This is a way to fast travel through the world. We put in the most important places, but everything comes at a cost. TP to spawn is free, the rest is 1 diamond each. I can show you real quick. Here's spawn, this is free at the moment. Then we have the Nether Hub, the Ender, the Guardian Farm, Diamond Mine, the Mining Desert, the Public Wood Farm, the Shopping District, and the End Portal Room. If you have suggestions how to change these, please let me know. And the last section are our supporter perks, which means, as I said, nothing comes for free. Our server needs energy and we need to pay for it. So people support us and get nice rewards like particle effects, hats, and soon probably pets. You can click on this and see what they get. Wear an item as a hat, awesome particle effects, check out our Patreon and the donor box. Now let's go to our next section, which is the public diamond mine. Now check this out. The diamond mine has been ravaged by a couple of players. I never would have thought that they are this hungry for diamonds. Good thing we put in more ways to earn diamonds on our server. There are effectively multiple ways to mine diamonds. One is obviously mining out a large area at the deepest parts of the world. But there is also what we call branch mining. You can see the remnants of this over here. It is called branch mining because you have one main tunnel, the trunk so to speak, which used to be here, and then small tunnels branching off. If you have seen my Get Diamonds in Under 10 Minutes video, you will know how it looked before. If not, check out this link on the top right. The reason why people do this is because for every 2 blocks you mine, you get 6 blocks revealed to you. 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and 1 each up and down. This gives you a 3:1 ratio from mined blocks to revealed blocks. If you mine out the area, like here, you have a far less efficient ratio. You need to be careful though, as you only reveal the blocks adjacent to your branch here. The ones diagonally, like these, are not revealed and can hold precious diamonds that you don't see. That is probably why they mined out everything to find those stragglers. But there are more efficient ways to do this as well. You can make a 1x1 tunnel which gives you a 4:1 ratio, so 33% more than the 2-block tunnel, but it's also more tedious and requires a lot of discipline. If you want me to make a tutorial on this, let me know in the comments. Now we get technical again. We now have a website, giftedminecraft.com. Go check it out. I really love the design we put in there. It not only has the server colors, magenta and turquoise, but it is fairly different from most Minecraft server websites. It obviously is a work in progress and will change over time. So far we have put in the most important features, the IP, some pictures and some links. We will probably put in a blog at some point to archive our updates and get feedback from folks for it. We also put in a ban appeal email, which is ban-appeal@gifted-minecraft.com. Staff will review any appeals and decide individually how to proceed. Also planned for the future is putting in more of our servers and Discord's features as well as staff application forms. Let me know if you have any other ideas or are missing something here. I'm counting on your feedback, folks. Now back to Minecraft. We have tons of new players and some of them are insane builders. I want to show you a couple of bases which are pretty awesome. So the first awesome base I wanted to show you is SGE Fans. And I have a friend, bye friend. So SGE Fans' place is very impressive considering that this is his first base in Minecraft ever. He has not played in single player before and learned everything on this server. He's had a little help in the beginning from other people. I think his progress is awesome. I mean, look at this. He even has a water deck here. I think this is pretty cool. Fishing area. I like it. So I'm not gonna go into these houses because I did not announce myself. I'll just peek into the door right here. Well, that's not as easy as I thought it would be. Yeah, so anyhow, this place is pretty cool. And if you want to see more of SGA base and the inside, or have me make a video with him, please let me know. I was recently informed that I destroyed his nether portal on the hub side. I need to take care of this soon. To the next base. DVK has been on the server for a couple of weeks now, and as you can see, it's just impressive. This house is looking so awesome. I'm speechless. I love it. Well, it needs some stuff on the inside, obviously. I can't tell you how much I like this. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the usage of the stone and the calcite, it's just from another dimension. Damn. I like this. I love it very much. We have a little bone meal farm here, apparently. Farms and cows and sheep, cocoa beans, and some trader llamas. Hi, guys. Okay. Yeah, and obviously there's some need for paper or sugar. I suppose it's paper. Hi, little friend. This must be Leafy K's little parrot. It is green. I have never seen a green parrot before. Hi. What a beautiful little blocky creature. I love it. This place is obviously as gorgeous as the other places. And wait, there's an ocelot here? Hi there. Is this a wild one? This is a wild one. Awesome. Obviously, this place is totally ridiculously cool. And I can't wait to see what happens next and what all these people have up their sleeve. There's also a jungle temple right here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm stoked to bits. Very awesome. So let's go to the next base. So this is Logrith's place, and I mean, yeah, it's coming along, and it has a mine, obviously, and a chest and everything else. Yeah, it's still a work in progress, I suppose, but I can see where it's going, like with the farm here and stuff. That's cool. I really do enjoy the fact that they have like such huge places to work with. Oh, creepers. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. As I said. Take this, you pesky mobs. Not the best shot today, to be honest. That's an interesting chicken farm. Wow, this is cool. Oh, nice. A horse with horse armor or something. Awesome. Logrith obviously knows what they're doing. Oh, hi. Take this. Pesky spider. You again. Take this. Get in the air. This is not going to get any better, I suppose. And there we are. This is Beverage's place, who is an old friend of mine from my Vanilla Time days. If you haven't seen my Vanilla Time Let's Play, I mean it's a little rough around the edges because I was a lot less experienced than I am today. Check it out on the top right hand of the screen. So obviously Beverage is making some huge farms and needs some paper as well. And I'm hearing villagers And I see a trading hall. I mean, interestingly enough, before we put in our security measures against messing with the world, it was actually possible to get villagers from anywhere. And I suppose Beverage has done exactly that. We will need to talk about these villagers because they will put a strain on the server. As you can see, I'm the only one online at this point. And our milliseconds per tick are already in the 2-digit space. And that's just from the villager pathfinding, which is kind of annoying, to be honest. That's why we have a trading hall for everyone to use. I also suppose that the trading hall has made these kind of obsolete. Then we have this place here and another portal, which is not quite nice. I'm not sure what this is. I suppose, yes, it's an elevator. Beverage obviously is one who spends a lot of time in the mines, which I can very much respect because I like to do so as well. This place is obviously more tuned for efficiency, which I can respect. And with that, we're done with our base tour for today. I think all these bases look very awesome. I do have a favorite though. Do you? Let me know in the comments. And now I'm going to show you some technical stuff again. We have reworked our chat functions and our tablist. The tablist, as you can see, is now a little smaller than typical vanilla and shows the current ping and TPS. Your ping is quite easy to understand. It's the number of milliseconds a signal takes from your PC to the server and back. The higher the number is, the more janky your gameplay becomes. If you have seen it through the time lapse of our flight, my ping jumped up to 420. Nice. In between. That is quite much. You will definitely feel that if you're in a tough situation like fighting or navigating through difficult terrain. You might also experience rubber banding, which means you get set back a couple of blocks when you walked, rode or flew a distance. The reason is because the server loses your signal for a moment and decides where to put you next based on your prior movement. This can be deadly, especially in the end dimension where the dark void awaits every second to swallow you. The other one is TPS, which is ticks per second. This is a server stat that shows you how fast the server is ticking. Think of it like a clock. Any Minecraft server's standard tick speed is 20 ticks per second. If that number gets higher, everything runs faster, which is not a normal behavior but can be used for experimenting. Let me know if you want to know more about that. The more often experienced situation is lower TPS, so the server slows down, as it cannot keep up the tick speed due to high load. To easily explain this to you, I'll cite an often asked question. Why can't I have 50 million villagers in my plot? Easy, because a villager AI is very complicated and will search for paths to walk on, people to trade with, villagers to mate with, beds and a workstation every tick. This times 50 will put the server under massive strain and ultimately slow down the game for everyone else. So if the TPS go under 20, someone or something is causing incredible strain. This could be 15 players joining at once. Those do cause some strain. But if there are less than 10 players online, the chance someone is doing something they shouldn't be doing is high. The other thing I want to show you is chat. We now have turned off the auto-join feature on our German chat channel. This means that the people who don't speak German don't get blasted with German text all the time. I have never gotten any complaints, but it would sure bother me to get blasted with text in a language I don't understand all the time. But you can still join any channel with join channel or leave it with leave channel. I have mentioned it in the past, but I will make sure you all get it. We have multiple channels and some of them are linked to Discord. As you can see when I pull up the channel list, you can join global, German, help and others. Some have restrictions such as the donator channel, which is only for supporters and donators. The global, German and donator channel are also linked in our Discord, so every word you write gets synced between them. You can also mention someone with their Discord username and they will receive a ping as if you pinged them on Discord. By the way, if you link your account on Discord, you will get Discord notifications in Minecraft. It does a ding sound when you are mentioned on Discord, although you don't even have it open. That is pretty cool. You can turn these notifications off if you like. They are just there so you can either use them or not. So the next thing is more gameplay related again, and it is quite scary. People are expanding on the Dune map. As you have seen, people are building up their stuff and looking pretty cool, but there are also some other potentially risky developments. In our infinite wisdom, We have decided to let members have multiple plots and they get the parcels in adjacent plots as well. That means they can expand to the size of 2.5 plots if they do it right. That is a lot of space. Keep in mind that means 163,000 blocks surface area. That is nearly 63 million blocks in total. And that's not even the end of it. People have started to flock together to build empires. I feel like we might have a new ruler soon. I mean, look at this place. It is 4 plots with parcels in between. Over 409,000 blocks on the surface and over 157 million blocks in total. And from what I've heard, it is going to be even more incredible soon. For those who haven't heard this before, we have recently made our server public and deleted the whitelist. This way everyone can join and check out our awesome world as they please. To build your own stuff, you need to get yourself a plot, which is 256 blocks square from bedrock to build limit 320 blocks up in the sky. The reason we did this is because our target audience are neurodivergent people and friends. To make sure nobody destroys their stuff or ruins their playing experience, people can only build on their own plots or on the plots of their friends. You can add a friend to your plot easily. Hop on and check it out. If you have any issues, you can add staff in the main chat or on our Discord server. They will answer you even if they are not in-game. We are implementing a button to do this right now. I will let you know when it is finished. And back to the full technical side, we have reworked our voting rewards just recently. You now get a reward for your first ever vote, random ones for the first vote of the day, and if you vote on all sites in one day. As I mentioned, there will also be ridiculous rewards for top voters weekly and monthly. It is rumored that some even will get supporter rank. Let me tell you about voting for a Minecraft server. When I first joined a public Minecraft server, I was a little taken aback from this voting stuff. It seemed cheesy to me. But since I run my own public server, I have come to understand that voting sites are some of the few methods to really get a lot of people to notice your server. A lot of those won't be your target audience, and you need to filter them out. That leaves you with considerably less people playing long term. Some will lose interest in your server or Minecraft altogether, which will leave you with even less players. This is how Minecraft servers die, even if they once had a cool community. Also, to get more technical, I heard the metric that I still have to confirm, by the way, but it is rumored that there are 150,000 servers active at this point and only 75,000 players, which will tell you that the 30 players we have here leaves 60 servers empty. If you now count out servers like Hypixel with 41 players on average, that leaves less than half of all players for the 150,000 servers just because of them. So from that, I conclude we need to take every advantage we can get to make this place awesome, and new ideas, minds, and players are the way to do it. Having our people vote as much as possible seems like the sensible choice, and we thank them by sharing our success in the form of rewards. Now back to Minecraft. Let's look at some shops. We have massively altered our shopping area. As you can see, this is the old shopping area with shops of our OGs. People who have spent a lot of time on the server and who have made tons of diamonds off of their shops. These shops don't follow a rigid pattern as they were made when this was a whitelisted server. Now I'm going to show you the new shopping area. These shops are model shops that players can rent for 1 diamond a week. They obviously generate a lot more than that if run properly. The plots are 9x9 blocks and have this for sale sign in front. This shows if the plots are up for rent or not. The rent extends itself if not stopped manually by the player. You can also see the shops you own in the GUI menu. If you want to rent a shop, you just right click on the sign and voila, it's yours. The model shops can either be used or torn down and altered to your wishes. You also get to keep the resources that are currently in there if you decide to cancel your rent contract. The landlord is the server. The diamonds you spend go back into the server shop where you can sell stuff and get diamonds in return. Pretty awesome setup in my opinion. Now back to a more technical feature, the referral system. Similar to the voting mechanism, word of mouth is a major factor in gaining new players. You can use the GUI to generate a referral code, and have a friend join and enter that code, and you both get rewards. To alleviate any abuse, you both need to be members, which means you need to have played on the server for some time. So we don't have people join with 10 alt accounts and get a bunch of rewards. Top referrers will also get special perks. One of them is a supporter rank, which gives you access to hats and the supporter chat. More benefits are for Patreon supporters only. You can check those in the GUI menu as well. As you can guess, having friends on the server is not only beneficial to the server and its community, but to you as well. Having people you know play with you makes the experience infinitely better. And as you learned before, having your friends join your plot gives them access to your stuff, and you can join your plots together so you have vast areas to explore, mine, and build in. It also means that you can rent a shop together and farm the stuff you sell more efficiently. Now I'm curious, this was guaranteed to be a lot to take in, but which of these updates you like the most? And which one do you think needs some more work? Join the server on server.giftedminecraft.com to check them out for yourself. As mentioned before, please leave a like if you like the video and subscribe to see first when a new video drops. Have a good one. See ya!